is the Asiatic composite bow, a marvel of engineering that allowed the warrior to unleash devastating power across the vast plains. The Scythian recurve bow, a masterpiece of ancient engineering, capable of immense power. This wasn't just about hunting. It was about raw, kinetic force designed to breach any defense.
In the heart of Central Asia, where the wind howls like a predator, the mounted warrior reigned supreme. Originating in Africa, the bow spread across the globe. But it was in Central Asia, within these the early hunter relied on stealth and precision, but even the slightest movement could betray their position. The composite bow was a marvel of ancient engineering. Layers of horn, sinew, wood, and from the Central Asian steppes, the Scythians migrated westward, armed with the deadly composite bow. As the Hunnic migrations pushed west, their expansion reshaped the face of Europe. The composite bow proved with the unmatched power of the composite bow, the Mongol hordes carved out the largest contiguous empire the world has ever seen.
This is the vital stage. The horn, carefully selected, is laminated to the wooden core.
It is sinew, when properly prepared and affixed with hide glue, provides the tension strength necessary for the bow's incredible power.
This seemingly simple piece of wood is the heart of the weapon. It must be perfectly balanced, capable of flexing without.
While the straight bow offers a steady draw, the recurve design, utilizing horn and sinew, allows for comparing the Hunnic bow's short, powerful limbs to the Mongols' exceptional long range and distinct siyas.
Feigning retreat at full gallop, the mounted archer twists in the saddle. With focused intensity, the bow is...
The Mongol archers unleashed a shower of arrows, a tactic designed to break enemy formations and spread terror across the battlefield.
The Mongol cavalry advanced aggressively across the plain. The Mamluks, however, held a fortified stance on... With practiced precision, the Mamluks unleashed a storm of arrows. The Mongol charge.
They called him the Arrow Breaker, a warrior whose precision bordered on the divine.
His body, radiating calm and focus, draws the bowstring smoothly. The release unleashes a
The composite bow vibrates with ancient energy. As the spirit guides the arrow,
ancient warrior draws not on strength, but on the very fabric of destiny itself. His bow hums with an otherworldly power. The composite bow, perhaps the most decisive weapon in ancient warfare, allowed these steppe nomads to dominate the landscape for centuries. In the sweeping steppes, the archery competition was a display of disciplined power. The warrior's skill with the composite bow was not merely a weapon. It was an extension of the warrior himself, honed from a young age. The bow adorns a banner and is used during religious ceremonies, signifying its symbolic importance.
this is the hand of a Scythian warrior, weathered by wind, hardened by battle. The composite bow, a masterpiece of ancient engineering. Layers of horn, sinew, and wood. As the sun sets on the age of the mounted warrior, we find the true symbol of their power, the composite bow. The composite bow, a masterpiece of ancient engineering, resting now on the cracked earth of the steppe.
For the ancient warrior, the composite bow was more than a weapon. It was survival, forged in wood and sinew.
For the steppe warrior, his blade was life itself, and its creation demanded a strength that few possess. The true test of a bow lies not just in its craftsmanship, but in the arm that draws it. Feel the weight, the balance. Trade routes were the lifeblood of the ancient world. Horn and sinew traveled vast distances to the crafting centers.
Here, in the heart of the settlement, the bowyer and the blacksmith worked side by side, forging the tools that defined their civilization.
The disciplined ranks of the foot soldiers created a shield wall, allowing the archers to unleash a devastating hail of arrows.
With precision and devastating force, the archers struck their targets. The enemy commander fell, signaling a words. From the high mountain passes, the archers provided crucial cover. A single arrow could signal the advance.
Zooming in on this sector, we see the critical role of the archer. With a pull weight exceeding 80 pounds, these longbows fired with lethal force.
Moving through the shadows, the archers draw their ancient weapons. With a synchronized release, the arrows fly.
They came in the dead of night, shadows among the trees. The chieftain raised his axe, but the invaders showed. They came at us like wolves in the night. But this old steel sang a different tune. We survived because we stood together.
The ancients believed these arrows carried the very essence of the forest spirits, shimmering guides in the perpetual darkness of battle. These murals reveal the true legacy of the bow, charting the fine line between the hunt for survival and the brutal realities of ancient warfare. In this vibrant square, the echoes of past conflicts shaped their very identity. Every axe was more than just a tool for war. It was the centerpiece of their spiritual world, a conduit to the gods themselves.
Honor is not merely a word we speak by the fire. It is the blood that binds us, the shield that protects our name long after we have fallen.
From these vast, untamed lands, we rose. Our ingenuity, forged in the crucible of
the Bronze Age battlefield was a crucible of violence, where the slightest advantage in metallurgy meant the difference between victory and oblivion.
In this barren landscape, survival demanded ingenuity. They carried the weight of their civilization. Click to like and subscribe to the channel.